More and more people are looking to work remotely from home or from anywhere. This video will cover the top 10 places to find 100% remote jobs. And number one is We Work Remotely. Not only is this a great place to find remote jobs in many different categories beyond just programming, you can also find contract jobs if you are not looking for something full-time and permanent. You may also look for others that are just not in any particular category, but I always recommend to check the other because you might find an opportunity that you never even knew existed for you, like matchmaking specialist. They also have a blog, a forum, so and We Work Remotely's really built community around people who are looking to find a remote job. They have tips for job seekers that include a Slack community, and if you are someone who's never worked remotely before and you're looking to transition, they also have a learning portal to teach you how to best work remotely so that you can do your best work. And now we'll go to number 2, which is RemoteV. You can go to RemoteV to find remote jobs. It only takes a second. They also have an exclusive webinar where you can learn about what it means to be a remote worker if it's something that you've never tried before. It's a place that also builds community about remote work, and one of the reasons I love the option of working remote is it just allows you the flexibility to do your best work where you work best. They've got tips for tools that you might use if you're working remotely, so definitely recommend RemoteV. And number 3 is Remoteco. Remoteco has lots of remote jobs that, again, aren't just tech related, and I would say this is a great source specifically for jobs that you're looking to work from anywhere, not just 100% remote, but you'll have the flexibility to work anywhere around the world, and you can specify that by selecting only worldwide jobs and hiding the things that you don't want to look at right now. So definitely recommend Remoteco if that is something that you're looking for to find a remote job where you can truly be a digital nomad. They also have some statistics on some of the highest remote paying jobs. So let's say you haven't figured it out for yourself, then you might want to see what might be the right role for me if I wanted to be someone who could work remotely or work from anywhere around the world. And that is Remoteco, and we'll share the next tip in the next slide. Number 4, Nodesk. Nodesk is a great place to look for remote jobs as well. It is a resource particularly for narrowing in on perhaps which companies only hire remotely and focus on remote hiring. It's also a great resource if you're looking specifically for startup jobs and companies that maybe you hadn't considered before, like Hopin or HipCamp, places that you maybe haven't heard of in other areas, but they're still growing and perhaps growing rapidly, so they are looking for remote talent just like you. They also have some resources. This one actually recommends some specific books that are good for remote workers, but also good for people who are just trying to live a balanced life and have work-life integration. Number 5 is Go Remotely, and I only recently learned of this site, so I don't have a lot of experience with it. Jobspresso is number 6, and you can specify that you are looking for remote jobs. It's not a 100% remote job site, but it does have a remote section. Additionally, Skip the Drive is a 100% remote job site, and it's a site that has other rec from home resources, including micro jobs, where if you are looking for simply some side hustles and task related jobs. Which brings us to number 8, Remoteco. And it is a remote job site that helps you look for companies that are obviously remote, but also includes some other tips. They have a great dashboard that includes some recent jobs, so you know if they are hot. And additionally, you may not have considered that Indeed.com has a specific remote section, be careful that you are not looking for remote Oregon, but specifying that it is a remote job across the country. And last but not least, I actually want to add glassdoor.com, which also has an opportunity for you to specify remote work from home jobs. Don't forget to note you're not looking for remote Oregon.